This is not well rehearsed. Sorry. I will not be giving the names of the states where the pluses come from, but I think you'll get a strong indication of where I'm going with this from this little experiment. Let me bring my internet calculator up here. We're going to start with the East, where there was a total of 4 results in with the pluses and minuses, or pluses for the candidates. 4 results. Start with Bernie. One result is a 56,332 plus the popular vote. Plus another state, he got a plus 97,528, giving him a total in the East of plus 153,860. Now Hillary had 2 states on her ledger from the East. Now remember that the caucuses don't count. Caucuses are not popular vote. So if you're wondering, well, wait a minute, there's other states who are involved, already had their primaries. We can't count those as caucuses. How do you put a popular vote in a caucus? You can't. Plus 17,068 in one state. Plus 290,614 in the other state. Let me guess which one that might be. For a total of plus 307,682. So she does win the East by a margin of, let's see, minus 153, 860. She wins by a margin of 153,000 votes. 822. 153,822. Hillary does win the East to date. Put down here, I'm not going to write down here. Hillary East winner. Let's go to the West. Out West, my son. I'm going to start with Hillary because it's easy math. She has one state where she wins the West. And she is plus 72,297 popular vote in that state. Now the Sanders toll. 22,801 plus in popular vote. 13,575 plus in popular vote. 45,667 plus in popular vote. 13,405 plus in popular vote. And 32. That's weird. So I got a plus 95 for 80. So we'll subtract from that 72, 297 to get a popular vote plus a Bernie plus 23,183 in the West. Bernie wins the West in popular vote to date. Okay. Now, Midwest. We'll start with Hillary again here. Plus 35,827 plus 1,531. That's a tight one. Plus 165,717. We can guess what state that would be. 203,075 plus Bernie. 44,625 plus. Oops, gotta clear it. Have to clear the calculator before I start the next calculation, or you look lost. 34,716. 4,780 plus on that state. 13,857 on that state. 18,427 on that state. 135,169 on that state, for a total plus 251. 574, so we have to subtract Hillary's 203,075 from that total to get a plus 48,499. What evens the Midwest. So at this point we have two regions of the country for Bernie in roughly plus 71,000 and a half, 71.5 plus. And in Hillary's column we just have the one area so far, the east, for a plus 153. So So at this point we have basically, going into the South, Hillary's advantage of 153,822 popular votes, subtracting Bernie's 48,499 in the Midwest, and subtracting his 23,183 advantage in the West, as being a difference of 82,000 popular votes. Now I think that we can both agree that, all agree that 82,000 is not a very large number in a popular election. It is an advantage for Hillary. I'll give her that at this point to date. Where does she get this 3 million number from, I wonder? Well, let's do the South. Let's start with Bernie from the South, because it's very easy as well. 0. There is not a single state in the South where Bernie has a plus in the vote. Clinton, 175,537 plus 237,529 plus 79,712 plus 328,676 plus 124,971 plus 459,519 plus 227,851 plus 149,375 for that state, plus 146,099 for that state, plus 530,797 or so for that state, plus 156,067. And finally, we will add the 100. Well, that's it. I'm sorry. Oh, all these numbers were confusing me. So she only wins the South by, let's say, 2,616,133 votes. Does it seem to me there's a pattern of how she has this gigantic, not only popular vote lead, but delegate lead? Now, another thing I wanted to bring up, how many of those states had their primaries before, well, basically the first month of the process? Well, basically all but about 3. Is it possible that, since we do know that the last election cycle we had a non-incumbent running for the Democratic nomination, was that many southern states starting out as the first primaries? I just can't imagine it was. So you basically give Hillary, at the start of the election cycle, I don't know, let's say a couple million extra popular votes. Because everyone who put together the primary schedule, who had their say when it was going to be done, who those powers be, I do not know, might have been aware that by having all these 7 states starting out the primary process would have given Hillary this insurmountable popular vote and delegate lead that would seem to give the impression to the rest of the country, whom, except for the East, and we know what state caused that problem, saw Bernie as the more popular candidate. Now, not by a large margin at all either, I'll admit to that. But when I did this, I was writing down the pluses. I just sat there in astonishment at the South. It's amazing. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 states reporting popular vote in the South, and just in those 11 states alone, popular vote a plus margin of over 2,600,000 votes. Wonder what would have happened if we'd started most of the primaries in the West and Midwest. Wonder what have, even if we had a few southern states start early, it would have been a neck and neck. Would have been neck and neck. So there's your primary lesson for the day's children. If you're a candidate running for a Democratic nomination and your support almost entirely comes from the South, is it advantageous to you to have the Southern primaries happen early in the process? Food for thought. PLP Party. We do the math.
Sure, but he's a robot. Without you, what could he do?
There's no limit to what he could do. He could destroy the Earth.
Troll from